Welcome to Coffee in Centurion, a very loud coffee in Centurion, of course. We're going to just check this sound issue for you in a second. But welcome, if you can hear us, welcome to Onside ZA. Len Moleko, you take the mic. I'm going to go check out how we can overcome the music here tonight.
Yeah, man. What a game, man. It was a beautiful game. And to win it in that fashion, in the 90th minute, in the 94th minute to be precise, and Relevogile Mofokeng to score such a stunner, it was beautiful to experience. Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's a young. Yeah, no, definitely. I think one more season with Orlando Pirates, and we need to release him. Like what Hugo Bros says, he needs another season with Orlando Pirates, then he's ready to be unleashed. You reckon 3? You reckon 3 seasons? I can't tell you. It doesn't, but I was talking to a friend of ours about Jose. He's saying, he's happy with winning trophies. However, he battles with the league. And I was saying, you need to give him a chance. If you look back in the season that Rudy Kroll won that treble, the first 2 seasons he actually struggled. In the 3rd season, that's when he managed to win the league. So a league takes time to win,
A league takes a really long time to win. And Sundowns
are Sundowns, and they've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, and then for Pirates, Len Moleko, Orlando Pirates, 2nd place in the league, Nedbank Cup, feels like last season all over again.
We are back to where we were last season. I mean, this is the repeat of last season, if you remember. Yeah, because, he came 2nd, won 2 cups, MTN 8 and Nedbank. Again, the same this season. So it's going to be tough. But also, you can't ignore what Rulani has achieved this season. Are we there now? Yeah? Look, I'm saying you can't ignore what Rulani has achieved with that Mamelodi Sundowns team this season. How to win cups, and how many? 4 now? So he definitely knows how to win cups.
And 3 Nedbanks.
No, it's 2 Nedbanks.
2 Nedbanks.
Yes, back to back. Yeah.
Yes.
So for me, it's a situation where I hope, and I said this season, last season, that I hope that performance, that can, you finish the league on a high. This momentum should carry through to the following season, and I'm hoping it's going to be the case this season, because I really want Orlando Pirates to be the team that has stopped the dominance of Mamelodi Sundowns in the DStv Premiership.
And he was actually saying that he wanted to finish 2nd, like this. When we had the show earlier on in the week, you you said Pirates did not deserve to finish second, but he's always been eyeing CAF Champions League, and he's in it, and I think it's a cup that he's actually eyeing, and he wants to do well.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think, last season he battled, and obviously you need experience in that cup. And this is the second bite of the cherry, and I really hope Pirates goes all the way.
Okay, so moving on to the Champions League, boys. Thank you so much. Champions League.
Oh yes, the big game.
The reason we're here.
The big game.
Real Madrid.
The big game.
Borussia Dortmund. Super sub. Do you want a beer? First of all, there you are.
Does it have alcohol in it, or it's yours?
If it has alcohol in it, it's not mine. But Real Madrid, year in, year out, this is Real Madrid. This is what they do. They get to Champions League finals. They win Champions League finals. One or two here and there. No cup for Real Madrid. But they're the most successful team in the tournament's history for a reason.
Yeah, I just feel like Borussia Dortmund.
Marco, get your zero.
Zero?
The last time they were in a final was at Wembley in 2011 under Jurgen Klopp, right? They're back there again. Unfortunately, at the time, they were playing Bayern, a dominant Bayern. They're back there again in a final, and we can go back to the last 16, the quarters. Nobody, as we sit here, you would have never thought that Borussia Dortmund was going to be in the final.
No, I agree. I think that Borussia Dortmund has been formidable in the last stages of the Champions League. Whereas earlier on, you almost sort of surprised they got there. Every round they progressed, it was almost a surprise. It's like they underperformed against Atletico Madrid. They underperformed before that as well in the tournament. And they somehow keep getting through. And yet, here they are. Here they are against Real Madrid.
And the irony about it is the coach, the Borussia Dortmund coach, was actually a fan in 2011 when they were in the final. He was sitting in the stands. Here he is now on the brink of glory. And yes, Real Madrid has got super quality players. We speak about Vini, we speak about Joselu, we speak about Kamavinga, we speak about Rudiger, and we can mention all of them.
And there's two Englishmen that's filling the press right now because it is back at Wembley. There's two English players.
Sancho.
Jadon Sancho has performed terrifically well for Dortmund.
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham has been a phenomenal player. He's La Liga player of the season.
Yeah.
In his first season at Real Madrid, in a final at Wembley. It's a game of two English boys, really, on opposing sides in many ways.
And I genuinely think key players in their respective teams, and it's the one who's going to show up. We know Jude has done very well in the Champions League and in La Liga. Sancho only went to Borussia, obviously in Jan, during the transfer window after his issues with Man United. But he got to Borussia Dortmund and he's been doing very well. He was a key player in certain games that against PSG, I think in the first leg.
Right.
Yes, it was in the first leg. And he needs to step up now.
Right. And we've not seen Jadon Sancho perform at this level, super sub for Manchester United.
You saying, Marco?
We've not seen Jadon Sancho perform at this level for Manchester United.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think he's got the whole world in his feet tonight. He has to show why he's one of the best, you know. And for United fans, I'm sure they will be hoping that he goes out there and perform, obviously. And then what happens? He wins Champions League. Does he go back to Manchester United?
As we see Jurgen Klopp there in the VIP boxes,
And
Wembley.
I
The
think
last
we know
time they
why
were
he's
in the
there.
final, Jurgen Klopp was their manager.
Yeah.
I think I know why he's there. The last time he was there, he was the manager for Borussia Dortmund
Yes.
in the final.
Yeah, and he's a Dortmund fan.
Yes.
And he's currently on holiday or retired, or we're not sure what will happen for Jurgen Klopp in the future, but he's currently on a break from management, and he's just going to enjoy football as a fan, I'm
As a
sure.
fan, yeah, no, definitely.
As we see Jose Mourinho there for TNT
We've
Sports.
recently signed for Fenerbahce.
Yeah, it looks like he's agreed terms for Fenerbahce. He's going off to Turkey. Fenerbahce, interestingly enough, missed out on the Turkish league title this season. Second place with 90-something points. 90 points in a season, and you don't win the league? The Turkish league is tough.
89 points, don't win the league.
I mean, Galatasaray over 100 points, win the league.
Look,
The most points per game this season, Galatasaray, in all of European leagues.
it's league football is tough. Back in the days, you could win the league with 80. You could win the league with 80 points, 89 points. You can't win. The season that Man City went over 100 points, if I'm not mistaken.
So Man City have done a 100-point season before.
Yes.
You'll remember that when Manchester City won the league with 100 points.
With that?
With 100 points.
Oh yes, I remember.
Right. So it's not make sure, basically.
So just heading into the comments here. Nobuntu. Guys, what time is the game starting? The game kicks off at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Yes.
9 p.m. is kickoff for the game. So, Real Madrid, we're taking this one home, says Baba. Len, your mic is not taking very loud. Sorry, guys, we are fixing Len's mic here. And then Tsepi Worldwide isn't even here. She's already in the comments saying that
So wait, am I outnumbered?
you're outnumbered already.
No, I mean in terms of the Real Madrid supporters.
Well, you're neutral, am I right?
No,
or
we
you're
know,
Real
we know.
Madrid
No,
fan?
we know, this one we know.
No, okay,
This one we
okay.
know.
In this particular order, right, Marco? My first team is Orlando Pirates, obviously, right? And my second team is Manchester City, and Real Madrid has to be my third team. So I'm hoping they do win.
I like it. Look, I'm a Real Madrid fan. I'm wearing all the Real Madrid merch. And by the way, in the comments, guys, in the comments, we are giving away. Today is our biggest giveaway in Onside history. We've got Betway merch.
Yeah.
We've got more Betway merch. We've got Real Madrid merch getting given away. We've got Borussia Dortmund merch being given away. We've got more Real Madrid merch being given away.
Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid. So guys, get in the comments. Let us know. We've got extra large, a medium. Lucky that one there. A large,
That's large.
extra large Dortmund shirt. So if you are a Dortmund fan and you wear an extra large, let us know in the comments. So
Are they gonna do the score prediction, Marco?
score predictions. Sure, let's get into it. With Betway, of course. Betway gets way more with a great Betway promotion now. So if you think that you can get the scoreline accurate in this game, place your bets on the Betway app, where there's a massive promotion right now. Let me read it out to you. I don't want to get any of the wording wrong in this promotion. But of course, thank you as always to Betway. We love you. We love you as a team. And we're very happy to be part of the Betway family. So just heading into the promotions here, as you see it, you'll be able to opt in via the banner with the UEFA Champions League 700,000 Rand in cash bonuses. That's right. So you just need to click on the banner in the Betway app and it'll opt you in, where Real Madrid will enter Wembley as the factor favorite, looking to take home their 15th Champions League title. In their way stands the underdogs Borussia Dortmund, seeking their second UEFA Champions League title in the club's history. It's also your chance to take home a share of 700 million rand in cash and sports bonuses if you bet on the final. 700 million rand in bonuses. So your share of the 700 million rand, if you just place your bet. So to qualify, you have to click enter here on the banner. Place any bet on the UEFA Champions League final to enter the lucky draw. 200 winners will be awarded 1,500 rand as sports bonus. 3 winners will be awarded a share of 400,000 rand in cash. Split as follows: first place 240,000, second place 120,000, and third place 14,000 rand. So that is probably the biggest Champions League promotion in betting history. It's huge.
Basically.
So get on your Betway apps. Remember, if you're not a Betway user and you sign up on the Betway app, use the affiliate code Onside ZA when joining as a new user on the Betway app. Hey, it is Lenny Kravitz. Wow. How's about that?
Wow. He still sings.
Then we know who's going to win this
Hey,
game.
Lenny.
Then we know who's going to win this game.
So, from a tactical standpoint, super sub, Borussia Dortmund, gonna have to sit deep, absorb pressure, hit on the brake.
That's all. If they want to win this match, they're going to have to apply themselves in that manner where you have to sit back and absorb the pressure and hoping that you can catch them in the second half when they're a little bit worn out. And if you look at how Real Madrid have lined up, they don't have a player like Tchouameni because they usually line up in a defensive way where they'll have Tchouameni, Toni Kroos, and Valverde. So Tchouameni is out. So if Dortmund really want to head Real Madrid, they can still head them in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Camavinga can come in and do a job there. I think that's going to be critical, but Real Madrid are going to have to look out for that counter-attack.
Yes.
Especially, I mean, Jadon Sancho is quick. They've got some quick players in that Dortmund side. So they're going to have to be cautious on the counter-attack.
But also, I think a key person for Borussia Dortmund, he's an unsung hero of sorts. Mats Hummels. Top quality centre back, and yes, he might not be going to the Euros, but you look at him and you look at Rudiger, for instance. Who do you put your money on to go to war for you?
I think Mats Hummels showed in the semi-final just how important he is to the side.
Definitely. So I think he'll be very key.
I agree.
For Dortmund.
If Real Madrid find Mats Hummels in the form that we've seen, like premium Mats Hummels, they're going to find it difficult getting goals in this game.
Yeah, no, definitely. And for me, my worry for Dortmund is how are they going to be able to stop Vinicius, Vinia, and Rodrigo? You know, those speedy forwards. You know, if they can manage to contain them, I think they stand a chance. You know, like I was saying earlier, the only way to win this game is to be able to absorb pressure and hope that they don't concede in the first half.
Well, I love that the ballers are actually going BVB. Yes, ballers, yes. This is BVB's final to win.
Yeah, look, I think if you're a neutral in this fixture, I think the neutral has to have hopes and dreams for Borussia Dortmund to go as the underdog in this game, to go on and win it.
And also, I think because Real Madrid has won so many Champions League finals, for them it looks automatic. It's like a City situation that we spoke about during the week. We're looking for the underdog tag to get Dortmund to be going all the way. And at any given time, Dortmund have been the team that have been running Bayern Munich very close, but they couldn't just get there, right?
Absolutely. Extra time, a possibility, of course. It's a Champions League final.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on perhaps going over to extra time in this game?
Yeah, look, it's one of those games that I'm hoping that it doesn't go to extra time. But the longer it takes Real Madrid to penetrate Dortmund, I foresee it going to extra time.
I agree. I think that Dortmund aren't going to be as threatening going forward as we see Tepi Worldwide arriving.
She's here, ladies and gentlemen, she's here.
But I think that Borussia Dortmund are going to be less threatening than Real Madrid in this game in terms of being on the front foot. Their tactic is going to be sitting back, absorbing the pressure and hitting on the brake. I think the longer the game goes on, when you're the team that's not going to be in possession, the team that has had all the possession of the ball will start to get the advantage in the game with the tired legs, the hard work that it's going to take for Dortmund to contain Real Madrid. I think that extra time will actually play in Real Madrid's favor. Hello, darling. Welcome.
Pirates must stop winning net bank, eh? You still hung over from the Pirates win.
Just landed, my friend.
Welcome, Tepi, darling. Welcome.
I've just arrived. But so what I think is, in terms of quality, Real Madrid has the quality.
Yeah.
But Dortmund are a threatening team that you don't know what game they're going to bring on the day.
Right. I just think that extra time will certainly play into Real Madrid's hands. I think Dortmund won't want this game to go to extra time unless they believe they can contain Real Madrid in extra time as well and then take it to penalties.
Yeah. No, definitely, but
And also barring...
I'm interested. Go ahead,
Sorry,
man.
Super Sub. There are two narratives that are happening tonight, right? There's Marco Reus's last game. There's Toni Kroos's last game. Very key players in the teams that they play for.
And with the European Championships coming up in Germany
Yes.
for Euro 2024, that's going to be an interesting thing to see.
Yeah.
Is that two legends of the German game now leaving the sides that they've become formidable with, that they've become household names with these teams.
It's going to be very interesting to see the approach. Carlo knows how to win the Champions League. He's done it a couple of times. Borussia find themselves here for the first time since 2011. But who do you put your money on? The one who's done it before or those that have done it countless times?
Hello, darling. Please do say hello.
Guys.
How are you?
Oh, are we on?
Oh, look.
We're on. We're on.
Oh, hey. Hello,
What do you think is happening here?
No, I thought you guys were like kind of practicing.
Hello, darling.
Hi,
Welcome
baby.
to the show.
Thank you for having me, you guys.
And please, ballers, welcome Tepi Worldwide. Tepi is going to be one of the lovely people helping us choose winners for all this incredible merch that we've got. Look at this. 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 Our biggest giveaway in Onside history.
I agree.
We've got Betway merch, Real Madrid merch, Dortmund merch, all coming your way. So get in those comments and we'll be selecting winners.
And I think- And I think
We're
it's
not
actually
giving
fitting.
Tepi away. We're
give
not
you
giving
away?
Tepi away. Tepi's not up for grabs.
Imagine.
Just the merch. Just the
Imagine.
merch.
What do you mean, Len?
Give Drill G.
What do you mean?
I was asking. Wembley looking nice.
Ballers, let us know in the comments if you think you should win a date with Tepi Worldwide. I'm not saying you're going to, but let us know.
I never said that. But the guys are getting ready.
As the teams line up, let's have a look at those lineups, Super Sub.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you the lineup now. I'll start with Real Madrid. They've got Courtois on the as their goalie. I'm surprised they didn't go with Lunin.
I agree.
And I hope he doesn't come back to bite them. Obviously, their back four, it's Mendy, Nacho, Rudiger, and on the right, it's Carvajal, obviously. And then in the middle, they've lined up like we were saying earlier, Toni Kroos, Camavinga, and Valverde. And then obviously Jude Bellingham will be playing as your creative player. And then you've got your two forwards, Junior, Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo.
Absolutely brutal.
How do you stop that team?
How do you stop that team? That is a formidable Real Madrid side, Len Moleko.
Look,
Len, how do you stop them?
I don't think there's a good answer to that.
So Dortmund, they've got Kobel as their goalie, Reysen, Hummels, Slotterbeck and Martin, Emriken and Sabitzer as their
I think Borussia is
midfielder.
going to win this game.
And up front, they've got Jadon Sancho, Brandt, and Adeyemi, and Fulkrug as their number 9.
Yeah, I think Julian Brandt and Jadon Sancho, the creative players
Sabitzer.
there. Sabitzer and Emre Can also pop up with goals, but
Yes.
they'll be there to solidify and help out that Dortmund defense. And Fulkrug, we've seen, he's been doing the numbers up front. He's been bagging goals.
Yes.
Yep.
So it is a formidable Dortmund side, but there are levels in football, and boy oh boy is Real Madrid another level.
Definitely.
But
I agree.
the side that we need to watch out on,
I'm surprised Courtois was actually chosen as the number 1 keeper.
We agree. I think that's the surprise from the lineups is Thibaut Courtois' reintroduction into the Real Madrid side for this final. He has final experience. He's been the hero for Real Madrid in previous finals.
Yeah.
Madrid lineup.
so I was saying
Yes.
the side that Real Madrid need to watch on is
Yes.
that left-hand side of Adeyemi and Martin, because they like to track forward. So Valverde and Caballero are going to be kept busy on that side.
And Rodrigo might be asked to track back here and there as well.
Exactly. But the beauty about Real Madrid is they've got 3 defensive
Guys,
midfielders.
I think Dortmund look determined.
Please say that again for
What
us,
did you just
Lemoleko.
Sorry?
Please repeat yourself for us.
Dortmund looks determined.
Dortmund look determined. Determination. Look,
So Len, is that
You
your
need-
prediction?
So are you saying Real
They look
Madrid lacks
determined.
determination?
listen, you need to be determined
Yes.
against Real Madrid.
Yes. You need to be determined, and they look determined. They are not.
Oh, your body language. Did you read the body language?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can't hear you. Like, I really am struggling to hear you. Also, you read the
As
body
the
language,
team
and
starts
you're
to
saying
line
that
up one
Dortmund actually
against
has
one another,
Yes, they
a
want.
more determined demeanor.
it's the biggest game in club football, isn't
It's
it?
the biggest game in club football, and we are so chuffed about this game. And we're coming to you live from Coffee, eh, Marco?
Listen, if the ballers haven't noticed that we're coming live from coffee, I'll be surprised. But it's a great time. The food's great. The drinks are good. And we're having a good time.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great to meet some ballers who have come to join us here at Coffee.
You can come to
Definitely.
That's
the
always our
chat.
favorite part about doing these sorts of
Right,
events.
yeah,
is actually
definitely.
meeting up with
The yellow
the
wall,
with the ballers with us as we kick off
As
at
already.
Wembley. We're back at Wembley, ladies and gentlemen. Bo, 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 bo.
And you can see it looks like Dortmund, their target man is Jadon Sancho. You can already see the intentions from the way it goes.
Absolutely. I think Jadon Sancho has to be the danger man
Yes.
for Borussia Dortmund.
As the show ended, he was saying that he's not here, he's not in that game to watch Real Madrid lift the trophy.
Yeah.
That's a confident coach.
Don Carlo Ancelotti himself.
He knows
So-
how to win these games.
Don Carlo.
Carlo Ancelotti never looks phased. He always looks so
phased.
relaxed.
Yes.
Like nothing could ever bother
Very
him.
composed.
Very calm.
You know,
the yellow
you
wall.
know who looks like Carlo? It's Ribeiro. Orlando Pirates coach. He's never faced. Let's be honest.
I suppose, but big ups to all the Dortmund fans that came out to Wembley.
Beautiful scenes, beautiful scenes. I'm saying beautiful scenes.
Yes, it looks insane, proper insane. A beautiful game of football that we're gonna watch right now. But I think it's gonna come down to who wants it the most.
It's gonna come to?
Who wants it the most?
No, obviously. And I was saying to
But
Marco,
who wants it the most?
I think Dortmund wants it the
we
most.
all know
But
Real
who-
Madrid are born for this. You know, but anyway, in the cup final,
I
underdogs
mean,
can
isn't it
surprise
Dortmund's
you.
only third final in history? It's their third final, correct?
No, Dortmund. No,
Yes.
this is their second final.
Their second final.
Yes. They were here in 2011.
It was the
2013
German
under
final.
Jurgen
Yes, it
Klopp.
was the German
But
final.
it's actually
Yeah.
that bad.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Oh, and the coach at the time was actually a fan. He was sitting in the stand.
Imagine. What are the chances?
Insane, right? Oh, you can't hear me, Tabak. Sorry, Tabak. But look, I think the first couple of minutes are going to be very cagey.
You what?
The first 15 minutes are going to be very cagey.
It's a cup finals. Nerves are gonna
It's
creep
a cup
in.
final,
It does
yes.
not. It does not matter how many you've played.
It's the third time they are in the final, not the second time.
Yeah, Dortmund is their third final
time.
today.
Yes, it's their third final, not second.
Oh, they played against Real Madrid in a final, actually.
Yep.
Is it the one where Zinedine Zidane scored the... Yes, it's the third
It was,
time.
yes,
Third
it's
time,
the
yes.
third one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also remember, you've got the likes of your Sanchos who want to make it to...
You can see he's
To
even
the
tracking back to
Euros.
defend.
Yes.
So as we're in the fourth
And
minute,
you've got Julian Brandt, who I still can't fathom the fact that Julian Brandt is still playing at the highest level.
what bugs you about that?
So he went on a high, and then he took a dip, and everybody forgot about him.
But this is the life of a footballer. It's not always up.
But unlike a Toni Kroos,
Who
who's
was
been-
always on
yes,
the up level.
and Luka Modric, who's been, and Matt Hummels, actually, who's been as well.
Sort of. I think Matt's almost had a dip and he's now returning to form in a way.
Fair
But-
point, fair point, fair point.
I think that watching the game so far, Super Sub, you look at Real Madrid's command of the ball, command of possession, calmly playing the ball around the back, and the movement and the interchange of passes is what Real Madrid is all about. And the quality, I mean, a beautiful switch of play from Vinny Jr. there.
This is the
It tells
quality
you
Real
all.
Madrid possess, you know, Marco. And it's gonna come to Dortmund as to whether they're gonna be able to absorb the pressure.
Absolutely.
What I'm picking up is Real Madrid is going with swag. We are
Absolutely.
Real Madrid. There's a lot of hard work that I'm seeing from Borussia Dortmund. They're fighting for every ball.
They certainly are fighting for every ball, Len Maleko.
Sorry, short.
So I think that Borussia Dortmund are fighting for every ball out of necessity.
Yes.
They are not the quality of Real Madrid. They have to want this game more. They have to want this game more than Borussia Dortmund, than Real Madrid
It's
rather.
also a case of working harder
Absolutely.
than the team that has got the talent.
You can see Dortmund applying pressure as well.
First corner of the game.
Yeah. And I like how they're playing, you know, bringing those crosses in. And you must remember they still have a player like Hala on the bench who's got the advantages of the physique and the height. So it's going to be an interesting second half as well.
Yeah, this can be, as Borussia Dortmund prepared to take the first corner of the game, we see that Mats Hummels has stepped up into the box. He's a danger man from these set pieces, as we expect the ball to be delivered in with
now.
pace. And here it comes. Oh, fantastic delivery, flicked on
That's
by Mats
beautiful,
Hummels, and then cleared away by the man, Toni Kroos. Collected by Thibaut Courtois, he looks
Marco.
calm.
One team is working harder, another team is taking it easy.
Yeah, I think this is week in, week out for Real Madrid. This is what they do. So the intensity doesn't have to necessarily be there. They know they can play their ball, they can play it their way, and that's what they're going to do.
But if you look at the gameplay, the people who are more determined are Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Len, yeah, so we don't have, sorry Tsepi darling, but we definitely, I wonder if we can ask to have this music turned down ever so slightly for us, because it is making it quite difficult for us to be able to do this. I'm struggling to hear you, I'm struggling to hear myself.
Yeah, I can't hear
So I apologize to you guys as the ballers. We're going to try and get this music turned down ever so slightly so that we can bring you this game.
I will go and check actually if we can't get the music down. But by the looks of things, I like how Borussia is containing the game, how they're controlling the gameplay.
So in the comments, the big Ebby saying, Mr. Len always on the losing side.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because I can't hear
By the
Marco
way,
as well.
have you guys checked what the odds are?
But anyway, the way it looks, right?
What are the odds looking like?
I bet for Borussia to win.
And you, Super Sub? Super Sub? What are the odds?
Where's your money?
My money is on Real Madrid.
Oh yeah, he's a Real Madrid fan.
Madrid,
so-
mine too.
Okay, it's fine. I knew I was going to be.
But
The
look,
weird
Len,
one.
this is a cup final. And if you look at Dortmund's run to the final, they've been doing well. The last time
have.
they lost the game, it was their first leg against Atletico. They have been winning, you know.
They
so
have.
I mean, their tails are also up. So and anything in the final can happen.
Yeah.
I hear you, but it's a final though.
Yes,
Anything can happen in the
anything
final.
can happen in
Yes.
a final.
Exactly.
It is football. There's 11 men against 11
Yeah,
men.
definitely.
These men play football every single day, and they have been since they were
But I
young
feel like
boys.
this is the ultimate.
And the ball is round. The ball is round.
Yeah.
In the first 9 minutes of the fixture, we're going into the 10th minute of the game. No chances to speak of. And the game is looking more and more like...
But you almost feel like Borussia Dortmund are ahead in a way.
I wouldn't necessarily say so. I'm going to pull up the possession stats because I believe Real Madrid will have command over the possession of the ball.
I still feel like Borussia Dortmund are ahead-ish.
I don't see it that way, Len Moleko, but it's completely...
I feel like you're the only person here
you're
who's
wearing
trying
the
to...
shirt, I'll let you say.
That is. Like, already.
Yes, that's a right bikini.
Marco, pass me my bag, please. My bag behind you. Thank you.
There you go, darling.
Is there a bikini in
Okay,
there?
so possession is
stats.
50-50
Okay.
currently. And I suppose it is extremely balanced. Extremely balanced, Super Sub.
It's a very balanced game, and it looks like it's gonna also be the battle of the midfielders. You know, you can see they're going at each other and they're trying to cancel each other. You know, so
course.
it's still very much balanced. It does look like Dortmund are gonna give Real Madrid a run for their money.
And so
Everybody-
far, a cagey affair.
Balancing out.
I think neither side looking to overcommit and get
Yes.
themselves in trouble in the early stages of the
But I
game.
still
And I mean,
feel
we've
Borussia
noticed, have you
Dortmund-
noticed that when it comes to the big encounters, both teams come in very conservatively.
Absolutely,
And we start to
darling.
see changes come 20 minutes into the match.
As we get into the 20th minute or so, we
Yes.
might see some of those tactical
There we
nuances
go,
coming in.
yes.
But it's certainly a KG final as it
Yeah,
starts.
definitely.
I still say this is a game of hard work more than talent.
Sure. Well, I hope so for your sake, Len
For your
Moleko.
sake, my friend.
I just want to know how much you have on this game for Borussia Dortmund. Because it sounds like you put a big lump sum on this fixture.
Hard work more than talent. That is all I'm gonna say. As you can see, it's
So in recent weeks, my predictions have been extremely accurate in recent weeks. As we see that beautiful interchange and the first shot at goal in Angu from Real
Desperation.
Madrid. But the build-up to that super sub,
Yeah.
interchange
build-up
of
was
play,
good.
looking more like Real Madrid.
Yeah, no.
but
The
a shot that
fluidity of
looks
Real
like a
Madrid
desperation
is
shot.
unmatched. You know, the way they knock the ball around, the way they seem to find each other in those spaces is unreal. So again, it's gonna be a game where Dortmund will have to be able to stop Real Madrid, especially in the middle of the park, because they've got Camavinga who's sort of like marshalling their play. And if Dortmund can actually absorb that, they will get their opportunity.
I agree fully, and I think that the interchange of play that we saw there is that if Real Madrid keep their fluidity about them, if they manage to get that fluid Real Madrid play, it's going to be extremely difficult for Borussia Dortmund. But so far, Dortmund, 2 men on Vini Jr., 2 men on Rodrigo, 2 men on Jude
And
Because they
assignment
know
on
that's
him,
where the
yes,
danger
yes.
is. We know the combination of our Vini and our Rodrigo and our
Vini.
Bellingham.
Our
Yeah,
Vini.
so
Simple.
Our-
and if you
our
are,
Vini.
if you are smart, you want to
Our
make sure
Vini.
you keep Vini out of the entire race, because once he combines with Rodrigo, we saw it in the past, then they're lethal. But the thing about Vini, I'm hoping this match is going to be more clinical, because he tends to get too emotional sometimes and he makes silly mistakes.
I agree, and
Yeah.
Vini Jr. is most dangerous when getting in behind the Dortmund
Yes.
defense. Something that he's not going to have a chance to do in this game,
Yes.
because Dortmund aren't going to defend a high enough line for Vini Jr. to be
Yeah.
able to get in behind.
Dortmund is looking so clinical, guys.
Are they though?
The way they're passing, the spaces they're finding. They look so clean, guys.
Oh, and a terrific opportunity for Dortmund.
Oh!
It looks like it may be called offside before.
What
so
did I say about Dortmund?
if it was a goal, it would have been disallowed for offside, I believe.
That's
And
the
it-
first real opportunity.
That's a very close offside call. But that is the best opportunity of the game so far.
Oh!
The
Damn!
onside.
That was
It
lethal.
looks like it's very close. It looks very close.
Yeah.
Madrid are under the cosh.
Guys, VAR, do we want that to be the talking point tonight?
No, we've had enough.
We've had enough.
We've had enough.
Are you okay?
We've had enough.
Just do your job well.
Yeah,
Just do your job well. If we want to talk about VAR, we want to talk about how good it was.
look, can it be a game that's won on merit, not on a VAR decision? That's what I want to see at the end of 90 minutes. Again, another desperate shot from Madrid.
Super sub.
15 minutes out, and it doesn't look like Real Madrid are a real threat up front. You know, they haven't really gotten into the final third on the Dortmund side.
I need
you
a
know,
water
so
break.
It does look like Dortmund are managing to contain Real
No,
Madrid.
isn't a water break to water break. Yes. I think the Courtois decision was a bad one.
So, Tsepi, darling, tell us about your favorite memories with the Champions League.
I feel like, you know, the thing, it's always nice to have a Champions League where you have a big team in Europe and also in the Premier League. So I think every final that Manchester City has won, to me, has been memorable, considering also that we know that the Premier League is quite a competitive, you know, competition on its own. But to see them go up against the top teams in Europe has always been something to, you know, to really, really marvel at. And it's unfortunate that this season that was not the case. We were really looking forward to maybe an Arsenal in the final. Well, we know they're not as experienced, right? But City to me was where I had my money on. It's funny that, you know, they were not able to really garner enough strength against Madrid.
But do you not think, Tsepi, that perhaps the reason English sides aren't in the final this season, we saw them win the Champions League last season, is the demands of the Premier League.
True.
The Premier League
There's
being the
enough
toughest
going
league in
on.
the world is that every week is a really tough
I
game.
agree. And I
it
think
makes it difficult to challenge in the Champions
I
League.
agree, and I think that is where Arsenal completely lost the plot because they had so much going on, and I don't think that they were able to manage and handle all these responsibilities. They kind of had all their eggs in one basket, and unfortunately, none of them hatched.
That's very true. I agree completely.
Yes, and so far, I'm looking at this match right now, Marco, and we can also say that the goalkeepers have not really had a bit of a challenge. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Nothing substantial added into this match.
Super Sub, please tell us what you think.
No, I was just saying the way Real Madrid switches play, the way they found each other in those spaces, it's incredible.
I
And
think-
it's so difficult to get the ball from them when they have it.
And I think what we have seen so far, Super Sub, is the switch of play is going to be critical for Real Madrid. The switch from left to right, from right to left.
Okay, so what
And
type
they're
of
working that switch of play. They're working that switch of play so far. Injury concern for Jude Bellingham. You're a Real Madrid fan. What's it like seeing that man on the floor?
Yeah, no, look, man, I think he goes on the floor easily, but
Back like we never left.
Okay, so welcome back, Len Moleko, from your water break.
Very cagey game.
I want to hear from him. What would you say was your Champions League final, the one that still sticks in your mind as we speak?
Arsenal versus Real Madrid.
It's nice when you have an English team play in the Champions League.
Look, I think
And it's going to be biased, you know that.
the Champions League is a very sore spot for Arsenal fans. They've won it all, except this competition. It's the only competition that Arsenal has not
Yeah.
been able to get their hands on.
And we were cheated
I
in
mean-
2006.
I think about when Robin van Persie got sent off against Barcelona after
Exactly,
not
yes.
hearing the whistle. That is a memorable Arsenal moment in the Champions League, and that's arguably their best opportunity to have gone all the way in the tournament.
And during the trying times of Arsenal at that.
I agree completely. As we switch back to the game, Vinny Jr. going back up that left wing, but Dortmund showing that tactical solidity in defense once again, forcing Real Madrid back with the ball. Super Sub.
yeah, look, and it looks like
think
Dortmund
Madrid
are allowing
are-
Real Madrid to have the possession and knocking the ball around because they know when they come to the final third, they've got a way to just stop them, you know. As you can see, Real Madrid have got all the position, but they're not getting to the final third. So Dortmund's plan, it seems like it's working.
Yeah, so far Dortmund's plan being executed to perfection. Len Moleko.
Defensively, I think Dortmund look sound. But both teams look sound defensively. The game is going to be won in the midfield. And
As we see Borussia Dortmund in on goal, he's gone very wide.
come
Very
on!
wide. We see the spirit of Carvajal once again.
Come on, Dortmund! Come on!
As Thibaut Courtois
I don't think he's going to get many of those, eh?
Yep.
And he's well onside. Carvajal stepping up late. Well onside, and that's a
And
terrific
big up to
opportunity.
Courtois. He made himself so big, and it was difficult for Adame to sort of pass, you know.
And that was an
Well done by Courtois there.
Yeah, that was well played by
Yes,
Courtois, I think.
Courtois, well done there.
And Carlo Ancelotti in this moment perhaps feeling vindicated for bringing Courtois into the
Again.
game. And there he goes, that gathers the ball.
But you can see the team that's determined.
Yeah,
The team that is
absolutely.
determined to win this game. You've seen more threats from Borussia Dortmund than you have.
Yes, as we said earlier on in the game, Dortmund looking to absorb pressure, hit on the counter-attack, and so far it has produced the better chances in the game.
Definitely, and it does look like they've got a plan around Bellingham. They're not giving him space.
Yep.
They're not allowing him to be creative.
Yes,
You know?
and you know that the thing about Bellingham is that he plays for the camera. So once he gets challenged, he loses faith completely.
Are we there again?
Huh?
Bellingham playing for the camera.
See?
They know him.
And we know him, right?
But you also have the likes of Vinny, who's also getting very pocketed. They're not allowing him space. He's got 2 or 3 men actually going for
Another
him
run there.
and making
Vinny on
sure
the
that he
left.
does not get space. Dortmund looking very clinical in terms of defense.
Interesting comments actually in the YouTube. Are Dortmund going to be made to regret those missed opportunities?
What a passage of play!
Oh, they will rue their chances. They will rue their chances.
Dortmund look more threatening than Real Madrid when they go up, they go forward.
Absolutely, and as the ball strikes the post,
They will rue their
Borussia
chances.
Dortmund, the breadth of the post away from opening the scoring in this Champions League final. Wow, absolutely.
Dortmund are actually, they're the dominant team in this game.
Absolutely. In the last 5 minutes of the game, Dortmund have shown that they're the dominant force.
It does look like there's more Dortmund fans here in Kofi than Real Madrid.
Actually.
Real Madrid still looking ever so calm. You would think they might get a little flustered, a little more intensity about their game after suffering a few terrific chances. I think this would have been blown for offside. The goal would have been disallowed.
I think it would have been disallowed. He looks a bit offside.
Oh, but that is so close to an opener. Look at that.
so close.
It doesn't get any closer. It doesn't get
So
any
close.
closer. It would have been disallowed.
But
As
then
you say,
again-
Super Sub, he was marginally offside. So if it did go in, it would have been disallowed. But the threat will give Dortmund some hope, some desire, some incentive to push on and go and win this game.
But defensively, you can see Dortmund is actually containing Real Madrid. I feel like Madrid is not penetrating Dortmund enough. I
It's
agree.
actually the opposite. I feel like Dortmund is penetrating
Yes.
Madrid. Yeah.
Creating more chances.
Yeah, I agree.
This is very worrying for Dortmund fans to see Emre Can holding his knee on the pitch.
Oh, what a close chance.
Oh, what a terrific opportunity for Dortmund.
So close.
And again, I think Thibaut Courtois made himself big. And that is why
That's why they went with him. You know, he makes himself very big. It's difficult to pass Courtois. He's a good shot stopper. Let's not lie.
yeah, but we're still questioning why he started today. But it's okay.
Very concerning for Emre Can.
Doesn't
still
look
on
good
the
for
deck.
Emre Can, eh?
This does not look good for Emre Can, and this might be the end of his Champions League final.
It will be a big one if Emre Can actually goes out.
It would be a big loss because, like we said, that midfield battle is going to be huge, and he is that experienced
Yes.
midfielder for Dortmund.
Definitely.
Alongside Sabitzer, it's going to be key. It's going to be key if he's able to continue, that's for sure.
Look, at the way things are looking, he looks like he's going out.
That is
Yeah,
very
it looks like
unfortunate.
he'll be receiving more treatment off the pitch, but the manager is not looking to make the change as yet. It's going to be important for him to see if Emre Can continue this fixture.
Looks like he's gonna
They
slow
need
down.
him. They need him. He's a very key. He's a key player.
Yeah, they won't be hasty to make this substitution, that's for sure.
And considering also that how long we are in the match.
But Madrid looks lost though.
I
It's
think
like they
that's-
don't have any ideas.
I think that Borussia Dortmund have executed a terrific defensive game plan so far. And if they're able to keep this up for 90 minutes,
But it's quite
they will be
interesting that
turning.
look at the possession. Look
Ball
at the
possession does not win. It does not win
There's
you
not
games.
a clear indicator of what's happening on the pitch right
Yes.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like we said earlier on, again, more stats to reflect what we were saying. Borussia Dortmund will look to be solid in defense, hit on the counter, allow Real Madrid ever so slightly more ball possession, but make sure that you don't give them opportunities and try to create your opportunities on the break.
So here's the ball.
Show us what you can
Yes.
do. Try get past us.
Basically,
Good
that's what
luck.
they're doing. Yes.
Oh, that
Dortmund
transition
looking-
is beautiful, eh?
Oh, what a
Looking
pass!
fluid. Absolutely fluid, and a shot.
Oh, I said
Another
pleasure.
terrific opportunity for Dortmund.
Again, they're going
Oh,
to
no, no,
ruin.
no.
Remember what I was
Let's
saying
agree
about that
right
left
now.
side?
Yes. Yes.
Toni Kroos and Jude Bellingham finding it difficult to find the pass
Yes.
from the midfield, being forced backwards constantly.
The channels are closed. The channels for the passes that Toni Kroos usually finds, they are closed.
Very effective game plan from Dortmund so far.
Very good, but Dortmund needs to be very, very, very clinical because you don't get so many chances against Real Madrid and not convert. Real Madrid, once they get their opportunities, they convert, and that could be the difference in this game.
As you can see, Real Madrid are finding it very difficult to actually find a path to attack.
Valverde with a piece of skill trying to open up a little bit of space. Jude Bellingham looking for Rodrigo in the center, but no space for
space.
the cross, no space for the pass. And Real Madrid don't have that marksman, that target man up front,
Yes.
a tall target man who's going to hold up play. They've got Rodrigo and Vinny Jr., who are pacey customers, good finishers, skillful players, but you're not going to be able to put in a long ball and say to them, go on, keep possession for us up there and make something happen.
They're
As
finding
the-
it very difficult.
And the first corner kick for Real Madrid.
It just goes to show you what we were saying earlier, that Real Madrid are
Oh,
do
what a
getting to the
chance
final
this
third,
was.
but they're not really being effective when they get to the final third.
What a chance this was.
And Courtois, the surprise selection, a key player for Real Madrid so far in this tie.
Look, for the first time in a while, outside of the Man City game, Real Madrid are under pressure.
They are, and you see it. They are flustered. They are flustered. It's
Let's
fair
not
to
lie.
say that from
And
the first to
Dortmund
the
are very quick
from
on
the-
transition.
Yeah,
Yes.
from the 10th minute all the way to the 30th, Borussia is actually a stronger team.
VAR. I know we said we're not going to talk about it.
Mendy,
Nah, come on, guys.
oh, come on. Come on, Len Moleko, you want that as a penalty? No.
Okay.
I agree with the referee there. You
Okay.
watch English football week in, week out. That's a penalty.
Stoke City vibes. But to be fair, Madrid is nowhere.
By the way, guys, let me give you some stats. So as it stands, Borussia has actually had 6 goal attempts. 6 compared to 2 from Real Madrid. So clearly they wanted more.
They do.
They are. They
do.
are. Yeah.
They do.
Yep. And it's funny because I was expecting.
That's a half, eh?
And what I've noticed is, we looked at the ball position earlier on. Madrid has 61, right? Dortmund basically goes on the counter, and that's it.
I think that the difference between the possession stats is the types of passes that Dortmund are looking to make versus what Real Madrid's trying to make. Real Madrid have not got the option of forward passes,
Yes.
whereas Borussia Dortmund are making forward passes, looking to be more enterprising, looking to be a little bit more.
Intention, guys. Intention.
They are intentional.
Intention, guys.
Yeah, you're right. Dortmund are more intentional when they've got the ball.
Intention. That's it. Dortmund want to win this game. I think they want it more than Real Madrid does.
I
No,
agree.
if we are being fair, this is how Real Madrid play. You know, they're not over-enterprising. You know, they will allow you sometimes to have those chances. But the difference is that when they get their chances, they convert.
They're so clean. The way they're going about what they're doing. Clean, their passes, how they link up play. Dortmund has been the better side in the first half.
And they're finding space in that Real Madrid final third. Oh. Mendy seems to be struggling.
Mendy looks like he's out. Nah, there was nothing there. There was nothing there. There was nothing there. But it's like how Carlo is so calm. No changes, no anything. Very calm. Probably going to wait for halftime to see if he's going to make any changes.
I think that Real Madrid won't be in a rush to make changes either. I know that the game's not gone to their game plan as yet,
Yeah.
but they have to have confidence in the ability of those boys on the pitch. They've got them this far, and the opportunities will come for Real
They
Madrid.
will. I feel like they're still a bit disjointed. They still haven't found their form yet. And it's quite alarming because around this time, Madrid is really starting to take over the game, you know? So it's quite interesting what's happening right now.
So as we go into the 35th minute of the game, we're looking at, wow, that is a foul, a late tackle on the goalkeeper, but
Could be a red.
Oh,
No,
yellow
it will
card.
be a yellow.
Yellow card
But
for Vinny.
He was late.
but Vinny Jr. will feel hard done by because the chance was there to get the ball.
But he was late, unfortunately
But
for him.
let's see
I
how
wanna-
close it
I wanna-
was.
Let's have a look, Marco. He was very late.
He was very late.
Timing. Yeah.
He was very late.
Yep.
And we have seen in the past that referees are harsher on tackles on a goalkeeper. So goalkeepers are afforded more protection from referees
Yes,
than
yes.
players elsewhere on the pitch.
And now they're going to
But
make
Vinny-
it difficult
but Vinny
for
was
Vinicius
late,
Junior
to be fair.
play.
Of course, he has to be very, very careful how he goes about it because he can't afford a red card. Not now. They need it.
And he's a key
If
player for Real Madrid.
A Vinny red card in the second half.
It would be very difficult for Real Madrid.
Two
Yeah,
yellows.
Definitely.
2 yellows in
Yeah.
a Champions League final.
Yeah. It's possible.
Okay, well, place your bets now on the Betway app. Head on through to the Betway app.
Get way
Yeah,
more.
so get way more, get way more, get way more. Oh, your score predictions as well. Put them in the comments.
We have seen a few score predictions in the comments. If you want to change those now, get on in.
Don't go with a 0-0. But the first half, if we're being fair, the first half belonged to Dortmund.
That blind pass from Mats Hummels back to his goalkeeper is something that Real Madrid can look to exploit because that blind pass is extremely dangerous, Super Sub. It worked out this time for Mats Hummels because Rodrigo wasn't there. But it was a blind pass back to his goalkeeper.
Yeah, definitely. If they can
And Marco-
exploit it, I'm sure they can get something. Because if you look at the stats now, they haven't really done much. Only 2 shots at goal and 0 on targets.
Oh.
On the other hand, Dortmund have got 7 and 1 on target. So you can really see that they have the possession, but they're not really being effective when they get to the final third.
And funny enough, This is not the Dortmund that was in the Bundesliga. They were horrible in the Bundesliga.
And I think this is a different Dortmund side to what we've seen earlier in the tournament.
Yes.
This is a far better performance from Borussia Dortmund in the final that I would say they're actually flattered to be in. It's a flattering.
By the way, where did Dortmund end up on the log? Where are they?
I
Where are
think
they?
they finished
Let me check.
Fourth, I think.
I know they're in the Champions League
Because
next
I feel like
year.
they decided that, you know what, they knew that Leverkusen was going to take the German league, so they were like, Champions League is where it's at.
Well, in the German league,
Yeah.
the top 5 positions now qualify for Champions League next season.
Simple.
So as long as
They
you
finish
finish
fifth.
fifth, but
Yes.
that does mean Champions
So
League
they're in the
qualification.
Because of the coefficients.
Because of the extra Champions League spot
Yes.
was given to Germany because of the success of Leverkusen in the Europa League and Bayern and Dortmund's run in the Champions
So
League.
Italy and Germany have got more spots
That's correct.
than everybody else.
So the top 5 in the Italian Serie A and top 5 in the Bundesliga will qualify for Champions League next
I think in the Champions League, Italian teams and German teams have 12 spots out of the 30. Is it 36?
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, but they've got a third of. They've got like 24. Like they've got like a third of the teams that are gonna be in the Champions League next season.
So back to the game. Real Madrid spending more time in Dortmund's half now, and Dortmund still defensively solid. Super sub.
Their defense has been solid.
No.
They are managing to intercept those passes. They are just blocking Real Madrid from the left to the right, even in the center. So I think Dortmund just need to continue doing what they're doing because those opportunities are presenting themselves. They just need to convert.
Because as
think-
much
I
as they had
think Carlo-
7 goal attempts, they've only had 1 on target.
Exactly, I was saying that to
Yeah,
Marco.
yeah.
I think Carlo is starting to look a little bit worried.
No, I'm just allowing you guys to see it and hear each other. I'm just getting out of the way. I think that until the scoreline changes, it's still
The match will not
advantage
open.
to either side.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And even though I think Real Madrid should feel concerned with how the game is going so far,
Yeah.
and if the scoreline remains 0-0, that still bodes well for Real Madrid, who we know are very good at scoring late in Champions League games. They're very good at scoring late goals, especially since Jude Bellingham has joined the side.
Question for you guys. So you are Don Carlo. You go into the change room. What do you tell your boys?
Boys, we are Real Madrid. Now, we are Real Madrid.
That's all.
This is what we do.
jersey, yeah.
You know what to do. Now, here are the few subtle tactical changes that I can see in your game. Perhaps go deeper onto the flanks, deliver more balls into the box. Maybe something along those lines. But other than that, there shouldn't be any motivation needed. This
Yeah.
is the Champions League final.
That on its own is motivation.
You guys are going to make history today as Real Madrid players if you take this trophy home.
As Dortmund, your coach also tells you, you guys can do this.
That's all.
Continue doing what you were doing in the first half.
You can do this.
Yes,
I agree.
because on the balance of play, Borussia has been the better team.
Absolutely. On the balance of play, Borussia Dortmund have
Yes.
been the better team. I agree.
Again, they just know how to intercept Real Madrid.
Oh,
And then a lot of
Go for
space in
shot.
the midfield. A shot on target. Another save from Courtois and another shot
They
on target
want
for Borussia
it.
Dortmund.
They want it. And they are so persistent. It will happen.
Between Kobel and Courtois, Courtois is the busiest.
Definitely. Definitely.
hey, Courtois has been at work, eh?
He's working overtime.
Damn, Courtois has been at work.
As we
And I
see
go back
another
to saying-
Dortmund corner kick
I go back to saying intent, Marco.
as the corner is drifted in. Good quality on the delivery, but Real Madrid dealing well with the set pieces.
Dortmund are gonna kick themselves in the foot if they don't win this game because of the chances they created and the chances they did not convert.
I wouldn't say they've been wasteful with the opportunities though. They've had good attempts, and I think there's been some good goals.
Very worthy attempts.
I think that perhaps one which was offside, there was a good opportunity that could have been more clinical, but I think that was offside anyway. So for me, I think that Dortmund can't be disappointed in terms of the quality of their finishing, but on the other hand, they need to take one of these chances.
Oh, but they're playing such beautiful football though.
Mendy down again.
Madrid have no ideas.
Look, Borussia Dortmund, unnecessary. And that's Sabitzer holding midfielder
you
now with the
have
yellow
everything
card.
going for you. I know it's passion, but you have everything going for you as a player. That's an unwarranted yellow card. It's not supposed to be.
And now that's going to make it a difficult second half for Sabitzer.
Yeah.
But also you don't want your
And also
your
because
center
the fielder.
you don't want your center mid to be on a yellow.
Yeah, I mean, you have to change the way you play when you're on a yellow card. You
Yes.
have to be more reserved.
Yeah.
Valverde with a terrific pass
Vinny
onto
once
Vinny
again,
Jr.
let's see.
This is looking more like
Ooh, okay.
Real Madrid. But again, Mats
Come
Hummels
on!
with a terrific
Hummels.
tackle. And he is fired up for this game.
No, it's very quiet. You know, I mean, the way Dortmund
Top,
is lined
top.
up, they even set the foot wrong.
Top center back.
Top class, absolutely. And the reason he celebrates there, obviously, is that he has played the ball against Vinny Jr. and possession back with Borussia Dortmund.
The attitude of Dortmund players, it's showing us that it looks like they want it more.
I couldn't
And
agree
can
more.
we just say, let's redeem this man, because he read their body language as they were going into the pitch, and he did say that Borussia actually wants it more. They're more motivated, more determined, and it's really like it's showing.
They do
on
want it
screen
more.
as we speak.
So let's take this opportunity in the comments. If you are an extra large and you are a Borussia Dortmund fan, let us know that you do have a Betway account there. Teppi's holding up that beautiful shirt for us. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. So if you are an extra large Dortmund fan, get in the comments. Let us know that you do have.
She's now a
No.
Dortmund fan.
What? No. What?
No, you can wear it. It's fine. It's okay.
And let us know. Let us
want
know
the
that you
Madrid
do have a
one.
Betway.
Yellow is not good for my toes.
You're looking at a winner, a winner, a winner, a winner. I know I'm rubbing Super Sub the wrong way. It's fine.
Super Sub is not even.
Ultras have started.
Let's go, Madrid. Let's go. Come on.
A lot of Madrid
so-
fans actually showed up. I'm surprised.
Yeah, look, it's no surprise in a Champions League final that your fans are showing up. This is the hottest ticket in town.
That's
a
it.
Champions League final at Wembley. I mean, what a better. Where else do you want to be?
The
Where
home of
else
football.
do you want to be?
The home of football.
That's
The home
it.
of football. 4 minutes of stoppage time at the end of the first half. The scores remain 0-0. Real Madrid will be happier of the two with the scoreline, but Dortmund will certainly be happier
Yes,
of the
because I
two.
felt
with the
like
performance.
Dortmund went into this match wanting to at least have one goal in the first half
I
to
agree.
apply more pressure on them. And you saw that that's what they've been trying to do the entire time.
And knowing Real Madrid as a
They'll come
Dortmund
back.
fan, you'll be hoping that you 2-0 up because Real Madrid can turn a game around in an
Yeah.
instant.
That's the thing.
We've got a super sub. I'd like to bring this to you.
Yeah?
Jolinton might be an option off the bench in the second half. We
course.
saw him being a key player in terms of getting here. So we're going to get into the comments now. But it is half time approaching. But Super Sub, give us your thoughts on Joelinton and the effect he can have on this game.
Look, I think for me,
As you can see, it looks like Madrid is running time down so that they can go to halftime.
Why not just get a bottle?
Hey, it's tough, guys. Eh? It's tough, as you can see. It's tough.
It's tough.
For
It's
Madrid.
even tougher for Madrid right
Yes.
now. It's very tough for Madrid. They are very disjointed. I've not seen Jude in a
Bellingham-
while. I've not
Bellingham,
seen Jude.
yes.
I'm not, like, they non-existent. Where's Rodrigo? Like, I've not seen any of them.
Pass down.
Like, another opportunity.
Pass in the middle. Sancho.
Oh!
Second man.
yeah, no. Dortmund are really pressing, eh?
They've got their game plan on to the T.
They are scrambling. They are scrambling.
Their game plan is to the T.
The pressure is getting worse.
Come on, Dortmund.
So who do you bring Jesolo in for, Marco?
Who's taking it? Who's taking the kick?
It's tough, but perhaps Vinny Jr.'s yellow card is a factor.
Because he hasn't been effective. But players like Vinicius Jr., they can be quiet, but when they get those opportunities, they can be very lethal.
I agree. So I think that Joelinton's only going to be an option from the 70th minute on.
Because he has come on and do the job for Real Madrid in the past. So
I agree, and in this game, he's a player with a bigger stature. He's a taller player. He's a player who's able to get on the end of a header of a cross. So he's going to be an option in the second half.
I agree with you.
So as
Let's
the
Ramos.
final, and that's the final attack of the first half, and
definitely.
that is half time. I'd like to announce the winner of the shirt. Seppi, once again, hold the shirt up for us.
Who's the winner, my darling?
The winner is the Big Ebby. Congratulations.
Bo, bo, bo.
Every week, the Big Ebby's in these comments.
DM us.
Every week. He's got a Betway account. He's an extra large. He's in the comments every week. Congratulations, the Big Ebby. That is your Borussia Dortmund shirt right there, baby. Have a look. It does look good, doesn't it?
What's going on there? What's going on there? Oh, yeah. Our
Okay,
guy.
so
he
let me
deserves
ask,
it.
because I asked
What's
you,
your
Marco.
problem?
So I asked you, Marco, Super Sub, you are Pochettino right now, not Pochettino, man. Don Carlo, what do you say to your boys right now in the change room?
You are Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, they need to be more enterprising when they get to the final third. They need to penetrate more. When they get to the final third, it's either they're crossing, and you need to speak to a player like Jude Bellingham. He needs to get those balls. He needs to be creative. He's not really playing his role so far, you know.
And I think Real Madrid need a pivot point here. And I think Jude Bellingham needs to be that player. He needs to make himself available for 1-2s.
Yes.
Allow
Always.
that fluid play of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And Jude Bellingham needs to involve himself more in this
He
game.
needs to involve himself more in this game, and he can be the game changer for Real Madrid. You know.
And what do you say as a Dortmund coach right now? What do you say to the boys?
More of the same.
More of the same. More of the same. You know.
Because
Boys, you have just shown
Yes.
the mighty Real Madrid
More of the same.
how it's done in a
Flames,
Champions
yes.
League final.
More of the
In
same.
your 70th minute, I'll see a player like Sebastian Haller coming on, you know, because I feel like Dortmund are being able to get into the final third of Real Madrid, and having a player like Sebastian Haller, who's got the physique and the height, could actually help them get the ball, get that much needed goal, you know.
Is it too early? Is it too early now to talk subs?
Yeah.
Early, Marco?
60, 75th minute.
Yeah, I think after the 70th minute, these boys were chosen for a reason. I think that neither side is showing any like vulnerabilities that you would say, oh, I can fix this with this.
Yeah.
Neither manager is Jose Mourinho. I think a Jose is more prepared to be like, fuck it, it's not working. Excuse my language, sorry.
It's a family
Not
show.
Like me. But Jose Mourinho is the sort of manager who's more likely to say, hey, it's not working, I'm going to change something. Neither of these coaches have shown that in the past, and there's no reason to panic, even for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
No reason to panic as yet.
Yeah.
75th minute, you know your players have got the opportunity to do something here, and you know you've got the quality to do it.
I think Borussia Dortmund are going to be more of the same in the second half. Real Madrid will go for the subs first.
Facts.
And they're more likely to actually mess up their game plan.
Do we see this match going into... We do have extra time, don't we? We do have extra time, right? In Champions League?
Yeah.
If we end up in a stalemate.
Yes.
Is it possible, considering how the first half is going right now, that we might find ourselves
this
in
game
extra
will be
time?
done in 90
Super
minutes.
sub? Super sub? Super sub? Do you see this match going into extra time?
I think it's going to be wrapped up in the 90.
90 done.
I don't think it's going to go to extra time.
Yeah.
Is that a fair observation? Considering that, you know,
They had
at
about
some
3 or
point,
4
some things are
5.
not 7.
They could have scored 5 goals.
Yeah, look, I mean, they're not clinical up front.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not clinical. And I hope they don't live to regret those missed
Marco,
opportunities.
I want to ask Marco, do you see this match going into extra time?
I think that if this game does go to extra time, it'll suit Real Madrid.
I've got hiccups. I need to go drink water.
But Tepi, darling, to answer your question, if the game were to go to extra time, it will suit Real Madrid. Certainly. I think they'll have more legs about
They have
them.
endurance, they have younger players, fresher legs,
But in saying that, as things stand, extra time is a real possibility in this game.
The guys are
Even
saying
penalties.
no. Len and Super Sub are saying it will never
I think it's going to be
happen.
wrapped up in the 90. I think now the second half, Real Madrid are going to be under pressure to be more enterprising, to press more.
Yeah.
And once they do that, they might open up. You know, so I think we are looking at a second half that is more open on both ends.
I agree. I think that it's a logical point, but it's certainly a possibility that extra time, especially as the scores remain at 0-0. I think that as you get into the 80th minute, 85th minute, you might see the teams cage up again and be like, listen, I don't want to lose this at the very end. As we saw in the Nedbank Cup final earlier today.
Hey, man. What a day, what a day, what a day.
What a match indeed.
So, Vuyo, in the
Vuyo?
comments a couple weeks ago, Vuyo, you spoke to us
Oh,
on
yes,
the onside.
yes.
And we did say that we would get you a prize. Well, here you are. Here is Hala Madrid for you,
Congratulations,
Vuyo.
Vuyo.
This will be on your way. Get back in contact with us on the Instagram DMs for Onside. Send us your details, your address, your full name.
And then we'll send this
all
baby
of those
to
things,
you.
and we're gonna
Wait,
send
is
this
it a
to
t-shirt? Are we
you.
sending him a cap also?
Hala Madrid.
Beautiful.
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 What do you think, Super Sub?
It's a beautiful t-shirt, eh?
I like it.
Who's going to win it?
This
Vuyo
has
won.
already been going to Vuyo.
Vuyo
Vuyo has won
yeah.
it. Beautiful, congratulations, Vuyo. Hala Madrid t-shirt coming your way. Hopefully it's going to be coming with the Champions League medal.
I have a baller here. A baller here. Steve's the baller. He's saying to you, Marco, personally, he says, hello, Marco, can I please have the jersey of Madrid?
The Real Madrid jersey. What's your size? Get back in the comments. What's your size? What's your
So
size?
yeah, so still the bowler. If you are watching right now, Marco is asking, what is your size, my man? Tell
Okay,
us
let
what
me
your
get to
size
those
is.
comments as well.
Yeah.
Hey, if you are watching the stream on Supersport right now,
What are the odds, eh?
Betway, get way more!
And I'm representing. I'm the only one representing right now.
Ask Tabang, he's wearing one as well.
Enter Bang, my friend.
He's on the money.
Okay.
That's why our home.
You guys are winners, eh?
We represent.
Say no more, say no more.
Danko means thank you.
We represent. So into these comments again,
Yeah.
and Steez the bowler, please.
Steez the bowler is here. Oh, it says a medium.
Steez the bowler. I tell you what, this Real Madrid jersey is a large, so that's not going to
Oh,
fit you.
snap.
But
And it's a medium. So if you are large bowlers, if you are large and you want the Real Madrid jersey.
Steez the
then
bowler has
please-
about this, buddy. The shirt that I'm wearing.
Okay, that's
Hala
actually
Madrid,
dope.
Congratulations. Get in
Yeah.
contact with us. Make sure you follow us on all our socials, Onside ZA. Get in contact with us, and we're going to send you the Steez the bowler. This is your Adidas Real Madrid shirt right here,
Actually,
buddy.
let me go live on Instagram, on our IG.
So we look at the game, right? Oh, you're gonna read the comments, okay?
Okay, guys, I see a lot of comments looking for this. Looking to get hold of this large Real Madrid shirt. I mean, guys.
So this one is gone. This one is gone, right?
So
Marco, this one is
that
this
one is gone. This one is gone, and that Dortmund shirt is gone.
This one is gone.
So we have more Betway merch as well, and we have more merch coming up. I'm just trying to think of if there is more. Let me go dig in my merch bag. Like I said, this is our biggest giveaway in Onside history. I mean, Len Moleko, have you ever seen this much giveaway?
So many jerseys. This is a final in a final.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's a first in a final.
Yeah. And we must say big ups to Betway. They got us. So yeah, on the comments, make your predictions. Tell us your jersey size. And yeah, we're here. Thank you, Tepi, darling. We're here.
There's
So
Marco. Marco, say hi to the bowlers.
Hello, bowlers. What's up? We had coffee in Centurion. If you're not joining us live on YouTube now, what are you doing?
exactly. If you are here, join us. Come have a chat with us, and then
Yeah, come on. So with regard to this large Real Madrid shirt, guys, get your predictions in. I know there's a lot of you who are large, who are looking to get hold of this. We want to be fair with this as
I'm
well.
not large. I'm not a Real Madrid fan, so it's okay.
So guys, yeah, sorry, apologies for that. We managed to get hold of too many Real Madrid shirts. There weren't enough Dortmund shirts available for me to get. But I tell you what, stay in the contacts, stay in these comments. We might be able to organize another one for you. So if you do want a Dortmund shirt, get in these comments and we will try and get hold of a Dortmund shirt for you. courtesy of us here from Onside ZA, the Podcast at Chill Network, and of course Betway. Get way more.
And make sure you on the app, guys.
Yeah.
Use our affiliate code Onside ZA. We got you.
Got you. Looking forward to the second half, Len Moleko.
As they're about to get out, as we can see Don Carlo coming out. But it's the mentality of the Dortmund players for me says a lot.
Yeah, I agree. And the one thing that I will say, Len Moleko, once again, that mentality that you brought up earlier, the determination, the camaraderie amongst the Dortmund players, a lot of taps on the back. Come on, let's go, let's do this. They are motivated. They want this Champions League.
They want this more.
And I think, but we always have to remember, Real Madrid know how to do this. If there is a team that knows how to win the Champions League,
that's a
it's
thing.
Real Madrid.
So it's determination versus knowing how to win. That's what I think is going to come down to.
And I think for many of these Dortmund players, this is their last chance to win a Champions League final, perhaps. Whereas Real Madrid, many of the boys in this
So
Real
we are
Madrid
going into the
side
second
will know
half right now.
that
So you
with-
are watching us on
with
YouTube.
Kylian Mbappe,
Let's go back
with
to
them next
the
season.
Podcast and Chill Network.
with
Bye, guys.
Alfonso Davies likely to
They're
join
going to be a bigger beast.
next year. They're probably going to be here again.
And for Dortmund, they're most likely going to lose Sancho. And another couple of other players as well, because we know that everybody goes to Dortmund to go
And I mean, as things stand, a player like Jadon Sancho isn't even competing in this tournament next season.
yeah. So the second half is going to be very interesting
And the second half is underway.
as it starts.
Second half is on the way. It just started. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for joining us. Of course, get onto all those socials, Onside ZA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc., etc. So far, Real Madrid keeping possession for the opening of the first half. But again, all of those forward passes, all of those avenues still cut off.
Yeah, and like we were saying, Marco, Jude Bellingham, he needs to connect with his midfielders. It's not happening. It was not happening in the first half. And if Real Madrid are going to create those chances, he is the man.
And this is going to
Again,
be where
Dortmund going about things the way they ended the half.
Yeah, and again, as you see the break in possession and Real Madrid move the ball back, those Dortmund players very quick to get back in possession and cut off those avenues.
They haven't lost a shape in any given time. You know, they are so compact. You know, when they lose the ball, they track back and remain
But it's that
compact
one
and
chance.
maintain the shape.
That one chance that Madrid is going to get and actually capitalize on.
Yeah, we've seen a little more interchange in play now from Borussia Dortmund, and it's very helpful to those Real Madrid
Pass up,
midfielders.
pass up.
Timing. Timing.
As we see Jadon Sancho forced into a corner. And another corner kick for Dortmund.
It looks like Dortmund is picking up
A
what they
corner
left off
kick,
in the
and we're
first
just
half.
literally 1
Absolutely.
minute into it. Already a set piece.
Marco, did you notice that Jude, he's more defensive than he is attacking?
I think out of necessity, right?
Yes.
It's out of necessity. Jude Bellingham needs to become that pivot point for the attack, and right now he's focusing on defending and getting back when Dortmund have the ball.
Yeah. Less than one chance.
So Vinny Jr. now, and that is now the first big opportunity for Real Madrid, because that's a free kick in a dangerous area.
But the way Borussia regroups, they were all in attack. The way they regrouped to go back into defense was literally like that.
Super sub, this area of the pitch, Tony Kroos has to be licking his lips.
No, definitely for this one. It is territory. It's Tony Kroos territory here.
And as we see Rudiger and Camavinga, some of the bigger boys in the Real Madrid squad, shifting up, ready to get their heads on the end of a Tony Kroos delivery.
Look, Madrid are going to look for little chances that they're going to exploit. But the bulk of the game is Borussia Dortmund's. It's under their control.
Okay, so Tony Kroos standing ever so menacingly over the ball.
And I feel like
there's the delivery into the box. Oh, it's a shot on target.
What a chance.
A save from the goalkeeper. And Tony Kroos showing Real Madrid what they're going to be missing next season.
Definitely.
And by the way, Marco,
That is a fantastic
First time
delivery.
Kobel being called into
not
proper
be-
action.
would it not be a nice send-off for Kroos if it goes on with a bang, right?
Yeah, it's a very good opportunity
Yeah.
for
Very
Real Madrid
sentimental.
now from the corner kick.
I think the one thing that Madrid are missing is
Oh, that was a terrific opportunity
It
for Real
was a
Madrid.
close one.
And you can see Carvajal frustrated because Real Madrid have found chances few and far between.
Yes.
And that was a good chance from the
I
corner
agree.
kick.
it was.
Ballers, we hope you enjoy the music here with us because we are finding it difficult to be bringing you the football. But I tell you what, this music isn't a bad second, is it?
The way Dortmund is so organized is actually, they are so organized.
Yeah, I reiterate that with you, Len Moleko. Borussia Dortmund are extremely well organized. And now we're seeing Real Madrid making it difficult to be broken down as well in their own defensive play.
I think they've realized their mistakes from first half.
Oh.
And they're keeping it compact now.
Too wide,
And you love to see that from Camavinga, getting in the way of the shot.
too wide. Yeah.
It's so important when there's a shot coming in to get your body on the line, get in the way of the delivery.
You have to get those bodies on the lines because that shot can end up in the back of the net.
100%. And it's another corner kick for Dortmund.
Set piece.
Terrific piece of skill from Vinny Jr. But
It's the
Real
pressure
Madrid-
they are applying on Real Madrid.
But Real Madrid still finding it difficult to get out with position.
Yeah, it's so difficult for them to penetrate Dortmund. For some odd reason, Dortmund are managing to keep those spaces and intercept Real Madrid all the time when they attempt to advance forward.
Oh, what a cross pass. What a pass.
And the switch in play once again. And another corner kick for Dortmund. Applying the pressure. Applying the pressure to Real Madrid.
They keep
Definitely.
going at it.
Super sub. I'm really impressed with Borussia Dortmund tonight.
You are?
I'm really impressed with Borussia Dortmund
Same
tonight.
here. They really brought their A game and they're not really allowing Real Madrid to play their game at all. And as you can see, I mean, they've got more chances than Real Madrid. And they're creating all those set pieces. And I always say this when we do this, Marco, that the more you create those set pieces, the more you're going to get an opportunity to score.
Absolutely. So the more that Dortmund apply this pressure, the more that they get these opportunities to score, they're going to create better and better chances, and they have to convert one of them, Len Moleko. And that might be all it takes.
Yep.
Something is
eventually.
going to give.
Yep.
And as this game grows in this way, Dortmund are going to grow in belief. They're going to believe they can win this final.
The belief is growing higher and higher and higher and higher. And you can see from the first half, they just went on that trajectory. Because if you look at the stature of the clubs, it's Real Madrid, Dortmund.
Oh, absolutely.
But on the balance of play, it's Dortmund, Real Madrid.
And Real Madrid finding it really difficult to get out of their third. And here's an opportunity for Dortmund.
Kamavinga.
And
There is
wow.
no chance.
That's-
There's no chance.
I can understand why Kamavinga's upset though, because in your stride to push you off the ball like that is difficult. But you also can see where the referee's coming from in that decision is that they've only applied the smallest amounts of pressure to you there, and it has been body pressure. So you can see both sides of the argument there.
Yeah.
So key Real Madrid players are not allowed time on the ball. The minute they get the ball, there's 2 or 3 people on them. But with Dortmund, you don't know, outside of Sancho, who are you going to press?
Jesse asking, does Jude playing defensive like this not remind you of Percy Tau in the AFCON?
We spoke about this earlier on. This is the most I've seen Jude defending the whole season. Yegi! Also could be a motivation for him as well.
So I'm reading some comments here coming from the ballers, and many of them are saying, I mean, we kind of had this discussion. Many say it's going to be a 1-0 win for Madrid because I believe that in the very first half, Borussia squandered their chances. It's becoming very unanimous.
But Borussia is still on top now.
But I mean, how long can you keep on wanting to do something and not accomplishing it? How long? You know? How long can you get so close, yet so far?
I hear you. For Madrid, it can be one
Junior
chance.
finding it very difficult, but finding that out ball anyway.
No, they're really on his back, and all the time when he's got the ball, there's always a player out to chase it.
Who's down? Who's down? Who's that?
I mean-
Who's down there?
Dortmund are managing to close down Real Madrid very well.
And as we see now with Carvajal on the ground, Dortmund not afraid to get physical in this encounter. Borussia Dortmund certainly showing a lot more physicality than Real Madrid.
Ooh, that was a challenge right there. You saw that? That's a yellow card.
It should be.
Easy
It
yellow
should be
card.
a foul.
Yeah.
No, a yellow.
Indirect free kick maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's a body check off the ball.
Yes.
And guys, can we talk about how physical this match is also?
Yeah.
It's
Very
becoming
physical.
physical.
Yeah, it's becoming valiant.
AJ Wiese saying,
Woo!
watching.
What?
There's
Very
opportunity.
close chance for Real Madrid.
And
Madrid-
it's again
Ma-
Carvajal with the opportunity.
They're knocking. Madrid are knocking.
And that's well
The
struck.
half volley did not really land properly.
So AJ Wiese is saying Jude's defending like this tells you how Real is failing on their attacking plan. Dortmund came prepared. They studied Madrid well. I agree with you. AJ.
Overall, I think this is Dortmund's game to
I think that as the game is going on, we're seeing a more stretched game. And it's going to allow opportunities for both sides. So this game is going to start opening up a little bit for us now. It's going to be more exciting from a football side.
I mean, I feel like they have not really given us a show. You know what I mean?
I agree completely.
Oh, what a pass.
Difficult to keep. So that out ball is what Real Madrid have been struggling to have in their game. And Dortmund able to play it from back to front really quickly. How desperate are Real Madrid to have that?
I'm very desperate because they know they've got the capability of doing that, but they're not managing at all to switch play, to get that ball forward quicker, you know. They are really struggling.
And Dortmund at all costs preventing that from being a
They are
possibility.
preventing that at all costs. And I was saying that for some odd reason, they just managed to cover those spaces, intercept. They are really not giving Real Madrid chances to knock the ball around, to switch play, to throw those balls forward. They're not.
Emre Can has been magnificent.
I have a question from the ballers. And the question is this. They say, doesn't Jude Bellingham's performance today remind you of Pesitao in AFCON?
What do you think, Lemoleko?
What's your question again?
The question is, looking at Jude's performance today, does it not remind you of Pesitao in AFCON?
I think that
No.
I agree, because the Dortmund of the past that we knew that was successful was the Dortmund of Götze, Lewandowski, Royce. That style of play under Jurgen Klopp before was very different to what we're seeing from Dortmund now. So it's not like we're seeing a Dortmund DNA performance. This is a manager that has drilled this side so well for Real Madrid that their game plan is being executed to perfection.
Yeah.
And this is a set of professionals that are doing a very, very good job at executing a plan.
He summed it up. This team was drilled to beat Real Madrid today. It's not play beautiful football. They were very bad in the domestic league.
Yep.
But for them to get to a Champions League final, 60th minute, holding Madrid to a 0-0.
And Dortmund happy to have possession in Real Madrid's half.
Yes.
How important is Emre Can for Dortmund? Just guarding that back four and making sure that if nothing passes,
And I think that Sabitzer on the yellow card, you have to hope that he's not the man to defend a Vinny Jr. or Rodrigo running at you, because he's so important.
yes.
And if we're being fair, there should be 2 or 3 goals up by now. I'm saying if we're being fair, there should be 2 or 3 goals up by now.
Dortmund should be 2 goals up at this point.
Yes.
Some would you agree that Dortmund should be a goal or 2 up at this point?
Definitely they should have been winning already in this match, you know. And look, I hope they don't live to regret those opportunities, you know, but football is cruel. You don't convert your opportunities. Your opposition, once they get the opportunities, they might convert, and it will be the define of the game.
When Real Madrid break, like we just saw now, you see yellow shirts flooding back, stopping opportunities, and then the attackers from Real Madrid getting frustrated at the lack of openings.
Jude was about to go on the counter. He was shut down very quickly.
Oh, what an opportunity.
Another terrific opportunity, Super Sub.
That's Watson, right?
Courtois is going to be man of the match. He should be.
It won't be the first time we've seen a Thibaut Courtois man of the match performance in a Champions League final. Liverpool fans will remind you of that.
Courtois put in a shift today. Oh, that should have been Dortmund 3 up.
As we're starting to get deeper in the second half, Super Sub, do you expect the game to continue opening up like this?
Look, I did not expect it to be like this, honestly, but as I said earlier, the longer it stays like this, it favors Dortmund, which means their game plan worked. Because, coming to this game, nobody gave them a chance, and being 63 minutes and Real Madrid haven't really had like a good opportunity except for that free kick from Toni Kroos. So we can really say Dortmund has really managed
Every Real
to
Madrid
contain Real
attacker
Madrid.
has got 2 or 3 people on them.
Yep. And let me tell you, when they see Vinny making a run, covered. Without
Vinny
fail.
Vinny Jr. showing his first bit of skill to create opportunity for Real Madrid. It's the most dangerous Madrid has looked actually with that piece of skill from Vinny Jr. getting in deep. And another corner kick from Toni Kroos delivered to pinpoint accuracy. But Dortmund are hungry. Dortmund are warriors. They're playing with everything, those defenders.
They hunt in packs. Dortmund is hunting in packs. In defense, with Jude, with Vinny, they don't allow them space and time. There's 2 or 3 people who are at them at any given time.
So, Real
Guys,
Madrid.
question. Actually, this is an observation also. We're talking about we might get into extra time. Who do you think, whose bench do you think is a better bench if they were to go into extra time?
Certainly Real Madrid have the stronger bench.
Better bench. Nah?
No, they do.
Real Madrid ever so slightly turning the screw, Len Moleko. The last 2 minutes.
I've seen more of Real going forward and pushing the envelope.
Toni Kroos with another delivery into the box. And again away from Mats Hummels. Gives Kroos another opportunity to deliver the ball in.
Marco, when do Real Madrid call on to Modric?
You would think that Carlo Ancelotti is going through his mind. Luka Modric is a player who can turn this game around.
I foresee
He is frustrated.
Luka Modric coming on for a player like Jude Bellingham because I really think he's been struggling in
definitely.
this game. And Luka Modric can really play as a creative midfielder. We've seen it in the past. Because I don't think they need to
The
change
thing
anything
about
in the middle.
Don Carlo, he hardly shows
Provided that
emotion.
Toni Kroos
But I
has the
think
legs.
right now I can kind of pick up where his mind is at, and he's not happy.
I did not hear what you said. No, because they were talking.
Oh,
Jude Bellingham cutting a frustrated figure.
Even Carlo is looking frustrated.
even Carlo looks agitated.
The coolest customer in football, Carlo Ancelotti. He looks to be chewing that gum ever so harder now.
He's looking balanced now.
Jesse, I'm so sorry.
You can't call
Come
a
to
winner
South
now. Nobody is. Madrid is going at them. Dortmund is going at Madrid as well.
So once again, Real Madrid will enter Wembley as the favourites, where that is starting to turn now in this last Champions League tie for the Champions League final. So this is your chance to take home your share of the 700 million rand in cash and sports bonuses.
It's a lot of money.
If you bet on the final.
One chance.
So- So the way to qualify for this is if you click on the banner for the 700 million promotion in the Betway app and place any bet on this Champions League final, you will enter the lucky draw to be one of 200 winners who will be awarded 1,500 rand in sports bonuses. 3 winners will be awarded a share of 400,000 rand in cash, split in a first place, second place, and third place split. And Real Madrid coming close to scoring again.
Hey, Marco, that's a lot of money.
That's a good,
That's a lot
that's
of
a good
money.
chunk of money.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I could do with some of that. So,
Actually, a corner.
yeah, that's what Jude Bellingham was asking.
Is it a good, guys? Is it a good conversation to have to say that the keepers in this match have been stellar?
What's been really impressive from Borussia Dortmund is their ability to maintain possession in Real Madrid's third. But above all else in this fixture, is Dortmund have made the game so difficult for Real Madrid. In every way, it's a difficult game for Real Madrid.
The way they're switching play.
You see Real Madrid getting more and more tempted into pushing that back line into a mistake. But Dortmund so very good at maintaining possession there.
Because if you look statistically, they're still behind in terms of shot at goal, and shots on target. So it just goes to show you that Dortmund still a little bit they still have a little bit of an upper hand over Real Madrid in the second half.
So this
Marco
is a big moment in football. Anyone who has known the last 10-15 years of football, how big a moment this is. Marco Reus coming in his last game for Borussia Dortmund.
A substitute like this can be a game-defining moment,
What if he scores the winning goal?
Wow. It would be big for football.
Yeah. Can I just say that Bola,
Marco Reus.
still Bolas called it. He did say that Roos must come in. Well done to him. He did say.
Marco.
Yeah.
Marco. Wait, you or him? But it's Marco. It's Marco.
Here's an opportunity for Vinny Jr. to run at that almost, but the support is back there. And Vinny Jr., a terrific piece of skill.
Matt Hummels.
Matt's almost straight back in it at his age. Oh, what an amazing piece of skill. Oh!
Len. It's giving Mufukeng. It's giving Mufukeng.
As Steez the baller had just said it in the comments as well.
Caro looks worried.
Carlos never worried. Toni Kroos with the corner kick. Opportunity for Real Madrid. And it's an opening goal for Real Madrid. Carvajal scores for Real Madrid in the Champions League final. It's all been going Dortmund's way.
That one chance.
And it just takes one opportunity.
That one chance. That
Marco, as I was saying, that when Real Madrid get those opportunities, they don't waste them.
And interesting enough, we spoke about Real Madrid's front line and how difficult it's going to be for Dortmund to deal with them. But the opportunities have fallen Carvajal's way. We've seen every opportunity for Real Madrid fall to Carvajal, and he takes this one.
And experience comes to play. You don't miss these opportunities.
And once again, you have to commend Toni Kroos because the delivery of the corner kick was spot on. And it's a great flick on it. Oh, the little hand, the attempt to get it off the line. That's almost.
It was even going to be a penalty. And a red card. I think Dortmund are very lucky.
Dortmund are lucky. So
that was a deliberate handball.
Nate Moleko, very disappointing. Dortmund have been the dominant figure in this fixture, and now a goal from a corner kick for Real Madrid.
It's that one chance. We knew Madrid was going to get that one chance that they're going to bury. But I think Dortmund won't let down. They will fight to the last minute of the game.
This game is by no means over.
Yes.
There's still enough time, and Dortmund have shown that they can go and win this game.
Madrid fans beside themselves.
It's difficult to see. It's difficult to see. Borussia Dortmund deserve better, but Real Madrid do what Real Madrid does.
We can't take it away from them.
Super sub.
Yeah.
Carvajal's influence on Real Madrid in recent history has been tremendous.
He's been tremendous, going forward, leading by example as in the team. So, I mean, what a goalless one, and it goes to show you experience counts when it comes to this kind of competition. I mean, Dortmund had Real Madrid at the back of their, had Real Madrid by the scrotum, and you can see now that the game has opened up just because of one goal. It just goes to show you when it comes to this game, opportunities like go home smiling.
Yeah, well done, Tiffany, well done.
Hello, ballers! Okay, let's go, Madrid! Yeah, okay.
So, I think that this continues, and I'm speaking to you, the ballers, I'm speaking to you directly, because no one else on the panel is going to hear me, but Real Madrid is synonymous. That was a big opportunity for Jude Bellingham.
Jude, come
Bellingham.
on!
Ballon d'Or candidate!
Ballon d'Or candidate.
Now it's opening up.
Come on!
And that is a terrific layback. And it shows that's a terrific piece of defending.
Terrific.
Criteria.
And we were talking about earlier about the importance of putting bodies on the line.
You're gonna have to, especially in the box.
Well done, Super Sub, for your team winning. Well done, Marco, for your team winning.
Then let's throw in a towel.
Let Moleko off for an early shower. Borussia Dortmund still tremendously strong.
They still want it, you know, and that's the attitude that they brought, you know. It just goes to show you.
Another free kick opportunity for Toni Kroos to say goodbye to Real Madrid.
He might just slot it in, you know.
So,
that is a proper Toni Kroos territory.
So, Tepi, darling,
Yes, my
I
love.
will help you with charging your laptop in a moment. Just after Toni Kroos takes this free kick.
That will be such a lovely moment for him. That will be a beautiful send-off for him. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He deserves it. Deserves it.
So as Toni Kroos stands over another set piece at Wembley in a Real Madrid shirt, looking to win his sixth Champions
It really
League,
is on Kroos right now.
sixth Champions League final. And Toni Kroos, an absolute master in these scenarios. As he steps up, Toni Kroos, and it's a save. Another free kick.
But a
on target
well-taken
for Toni
kick
Kroos.
nonetheless.
So ballers, as I was saying a little earlier on, I wanted to address you directly in this. Is talking about the heritage of Real Madrid fullbacks. We've seen Roberto Carlos and Marcelo in the past, Mikel Salgado, and
Sebastian
Carvajal.
Haller.
And as we see Emre Can is removed for Borussia Dortmund. Those substitutions now as Daniel Malin joins the fray. And we see another substitution as Sebastian Haller, a player who impressed at AFCON, is introduced to the fray. This is a danger man.
He's a danger man and he's a target man, and they just need to feed him those balls. If he gets those balls, he can create something for Dortmund. I'm a little bit surprised that Emre Can is the one that has been sacrificed, because I think he's been terrific in that defensive midfield role.
Camavinga with a shot on target, another terrific save. Since the
Camavinga,
goal, Real Madrid
yeah.
have been dominant.
Can we then confidently say that Madrid is turning a new leaf now?
What a save!
Madrid are leading, and they can smell blood. They've got blood. They're going to be dominant for the last 10 minutes. This is where you don't want to be against Madrid in a final of a Champions League.
We did say, what I was saying earlier on, the longer the game stays at 0-0, the better it is for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And Dortmund simply needed to take advantage of the
Similar goal, almost.
Dangerous set piece, that one.
Now Dortmund their backs against the wall now.
Yes. And I think Dortmund simply needed to take advantage of the dominance they had in the first 60
That was goal bound.
Another player who's been important for Real Madrid and isn't spoken about very much, Nacho.
Another Wembley heartbreak on the cards. Because they don't look like they've got any plans. Like,
Opportunity for Vinny Jr. as he pulls Real Madrid to them ahead.
Vinicius Jr., ladies and gentlemen.
That's for the Champions
Vinicius
League
Jr.,
final.
ladies and
Toni
gentlemen.
Kroos.
And that's the end. And that is a wrap.
Sorry, Len Moleko. Vinny Jr. has seemingly sealed it for Real Madrid.
I mean, Vinicius Jr. really wants
Vinicius
that
Jr.,
Ballon d'Or.
ladies and gentlemen. Let's go!
There aren't many players that seem to mind that I think deserve it more.
And Marco, can we? So you see now they're jointed again. Vinicius, Rodrigo, Bellingham. Now they're really together. You see it now.
And it's hard to see where Kylian Mbappe is going to fit in this side.
Exactly. And I asked this question. Where is he going to factor?
He has to play at number 9, surrounded by Rodrigo and Vinny Jr.
Yeah.
I'm mad. 70 minutes of dominance goes away in a space of 10 minutes.
But Marco did mention that there were.
What are you doing there on the Betway app, Marco? Are you winning, my friend?
I'm winning, brother. I'm winning.
Well done, Marco. Well done, Super Sub. Well done, Tepi.
You should have known because I bet on Real Madrid.
Come on.
You should have known.
Come on.
This is 3 weeks in a row for me on Betway. I'm winning big.
And you know what's funny? What's funny?
As Jude Bellingham is replaced, gets a standing ovation at Wembley.
Definitely.
Not his best day in a Real Madrid shirt.
Football will kill you, ne? Football will kill you real dead.
Toni Kroos! What a bow out!
What a way to say goodbye to football.
Wow!
What a player Toni Kroos has been.
No, Toni Kroos.
What a player Toni Kroos has been for football.
A legend for a legend. Toni for Luca. Oh,
So
what a
well. He's done so well.
And he will be remembered fondly in football, Toni
Yeah.
Kroos. What a
Well
player.
done
What
to
an
Kroos,
unbelievable
man.
player. And my only issue with Toni Kroos is when he joined Bayern Munich instead of Manchester United.
Oh man. And you know, I was saying this. What a lovely send-off for Kroos, you know?
Fantastic. And Carlo Ancelotti, I think, making that substitution.
Apparently, at Bayern, the reason why they got rid of him was because they called him Toni Kroos, because apparently he played too many cross passes and he was not playing the Bayern way. That's why they got rid of him.
But it worked so well at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Ballers, thank you so much for joining us as always, and thank you for engaging with us in the comments. Thank you for all you do. It really means so much, and it's why I'm prepared to lose my voice here to bring you these broadcasts. So thank you so much. We love you all. From myself, Ben Moleko, Tsepi Worldwide, and Super Sub. It's been a terrific Champions League final, but not for the reasons we expected, and not for the reasons the scorelines show. Borussia Dortmund, what a side.
But how bad is it for Jude to be beating a team?
Oh, and
What a
Dortmund
goal, what a
bring
goal,
one
what a
down.
Now we've got a
comeback.
game on.
And
We
now
are
we've got
in
a
for
game
the
on.
final minutes.
Ah, come on.
Oh no!
Come VAR. Well, let's see what VAR has to say about it. It certainly looked onside to me. He is offside.
It was offside.
Yeah, he was.
Yep.
He's offside.
Yep.
Offside,
That
offside,
is a good
offside.
spot from the linesman. It's a good spot for the lineman. Goal like this will usually be retracted by VAR.
So the blockbuster finish is stopped in its tracks by the linesman's flag.
Super Sub. Are you drinking my tears? Tell him, Marco. Are you drinking my tears?
Super Sub enjoying Len
They taste
Moleko's
very
tears.
nice. This season I've been drinking your tears.
Super Sub, a good day for you. Orlando Pirates, Nedbank Cup champions. Seemingly Real Madrid, where Carvajal intercepts once again and wins a throw-in for Real Madrid.
That's a good way to end the season, I won't lie.
Manchester City, champions of England.
My man.
Real Madrid, champions of Europe.
My man.
Orlando Pirates, Nedbank Cup champions.
What a season have I had?
You've been winning. When are you a winner? Like, does that fail?
Yeah, I'm humble. Hey, Jamie, it's hard to just get some minutes.
I'm humble. It's fine.
Real Madrid have suffered from injuries this season, but it shows the depth in this Real Madrid side that it hasn't been overly troublesome for them. They won the Liga, they're about to win the Champions League. With those injuries, this squad is immense.
Yeah, I think more than anything, Marco, is the attitude and the mentality of the Real Madrid players. You know, for them, you know, they were under pressure in the first half, and I did say in the second half they're going to be trying to be more enterprising, and when those opportunities come, they don't miss, they convert, and that could be the defining moment of the game. And we're seeing exactly what is happening, that Real Madrid got their chances and they converted.
As Rodrigo is replaced by Ede Militao, Carlo Ancelotti shutting up shop, not looking to score more goals.
Fucking the bus.
He just wants the 2-0.
Yeah.
The final whistle could go now.
The ballers are saying that I'm always on the losing
Yeah.
side.
Rodrigo did not really factor.
I'm saying I'm always on the losing side.
Sorry, Len Moleko.
There's no need to defend. You're leading by 2-0.
Not much time for Dortmund now. They have to go long. And a free kick for Real Madrid. That is the Champions League over. More and more likely as the minutes clock by. And it's really terrific to see. It's really been an incredible game. And Real Madrid about to be champions for a record 15th time.
Congrats, Marco.
Champions of Europe. 15 times. 15 times for Real Madrid.
And I mean, they only got into the finals 3 times. So they're still young in this game. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Super sub. As we see Sebastian Haller on the ball. Real Madrid look to.
It's those chances in the first half that they wasted.
When Real Madrid lost Cristiano Ronaldo, it looked like it was going to be a difficult period for them. But they've stood strong. They've replaced strong. Whereas Barcelona, after Messi left, crumbled.
And I think the difference is that Real Madrid was not necessarily centered around Cristiano Ronaldo. Though he was an integral part of the team, I feel like when it comes to Barcelona, the entire system of Barcelona was centered around Lionel Messi.
Balance.
And when he left,
You guys
it
are
was a
crazy.
collapse.
Someone say,
Along with Xavi and Iniesta,
Oh,
it was
okay.
very difficult to replace the quality of that side.
the ballers are saying that you have an allegiance to losers. Someone said Len has an allegiance to losers.
So, as the minutes tick away,
Len Moleko.
Guys, come on.
another big win on Betway for me. We are Gateway more. Vinny Jr. goes into the opposition box, plays the ball deep, Dortmund managed to clear. Now Dortmund striving up, looking to play the long balls.
What a terrific ball.
Terrific ball. But Real Madrid getting numbers back. Eder Militao with fresh legs, able to defend.
Very compact, fresh legs. He's doing exactly what he was brought in to do.
And Vinny Jr., what a performance from Vinny Jr. He is now replaced. What a night at Wembley. What a performance from Borussia Dortmund. But Real Madrid doing what Real Madrid does.
I'm mad.
This is football heritage.
I'm mad. I'm mad. Dortmund would have won this game. I'm mad.
Ballers, if you want to get into some Betway kits, we've got a medium, we've got an extra large. Get in the comments now. Get yourself some Betway kits. Brought to you by Betway. Get way more. As
You know
we
this-
tick over into the last minute.
This hurts more than Arsenal losing the league.
Does it really?
It does.
I'm sorry, Len Moleko. It's been a tough end to the season for you. A lot of nailies for you, Len. And people cannot say that you're on Dortmund's side only now.
Can
Because
McElroy score a goal on his final game?
it would be nice to see Dortmund get a goal.
Or let him score a goal at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I feel like the game is over. Yeah?
Terrific delivery, well defended by Real Madrid, and a corner kick. Eder Militao has been immense. Carlo Ancelotti doing the business.
Definitely, he's just closing the game.
My gripe is 2014 he got injured. He was not able to win the World Cup with Germany. Right? He's just been so unlucky in his footballing career. And now he's in a final and this happens.
And that's an easy gather for Courtois. And that should be that. That looks like it is the Champions League for Real Madrid. Ballers, thank you so much. We will have to go
Ala
through the,
Madrid.
and that is that. Real Madrid are champions of Europe as well as champions of Spain. Toni Kroos, the man of
I'm
the
sorry,
moment.
Len.
His final
I'm sorry,
game
Len.
for Real Madrid.
Len.
His
Len.
final game
Len.
in professional
Len.
football.
Len, I'm
and
sorry.
Toni Kroos is a record.
I'm sorry, Len.
Record 6-time Champions League winner.
What a record, what a record. It's gonna take some time for somebody to emulate something like that, you know, but, you know, I mean, he had a sterling career, you know, and there is no a better way to end your career than lifting a Champions League in a club football, Marco.
What a team Kylian Mbappe is joining.
I don't know how teams are gonna be able to stop Real Madrid next season, honestly speaking. It's gonna be crazy.
This side is so immense already, and Kylian Mbappe is arguably the best player in world football.
You know why Dortmund lost? Because men wore their t-shirts.
Ballers, thank you so much from myself, Super Sub, Len Moleko, Danko.
Have you found a winner for the Madrid t-shirt? Jersey?
Please go find it for us. But we will contact you. We will find you on social
Definitely.
media, whoever won that Real Madrid shirt. But thank you so much. We will contact you all, and we will see you once again soon. Thank you from all of us. Thank you. Remember to stay onside. Don't be offside. Be onside with us.
And
Bet
Where you
Yes,
get
go.
way more. Boo, 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 boo. Danko means
Danko means thank you.
you.